Good morning, wherever you are. Welcome along to FFP Live Show. It is a Monday morning, it's the weekend after, and I just had to jump on. I am driving again between places, so you get a different backdrop here amongst everything else. But what did you get up to in the weekend? What happened? What took place? Were you at the rugby? Were you at the OCR? Were you at the cyber run? Were you at the, what else went on? D1 Cycle Challenge, at the Asalam Cycle event for the Emirati Amateur Championship. Were you, where else was going? At the TriStar run, there was a half marathon at Expo City. Were you at Jebel Ali Beach for the kite surfing, the stand-up paddleboarding, the SUP, or the modern day sailing? Where were you? Let us know, check it in the comments section. There was a lot that happened over the weekend. So many things. I was out at the Sevens for the whole weekend, for Friday, Saturday and Sunday for the, well, there was a mini and youth tournament going on, and that included netball and rugby for mini and youth. And then there was the internationals. So the Sevens 3 qualifying tournament took place on field 2. It had teams like Samoa, Belgium, South Africa, Poland, Canada, Czech Republic, Thailand, Madagascar was a part of that as well. And there was a lot. There's a lot of teams. I can remember, I think it was 2 pools of 6, and they were competing to get into the series, or Sevens 2 series that takes place a little bit later this year. On that note, from the men's and the women's side of things, the finals, so there's a men's competition and a women's competition. The women's competition, the final ended up being between South Africa and Argentina. Great battle, great contest. Congratulations to South Africa for winning that one. And the women's, now both these teams do qualify for Sevens 2, but South Africa took out the tournament on the weekend. So congratulations to both teams and wish them well for Sevens 2 series coming up. And then on the men's side, it was a close battle. Like it was a really tight battle. The game between Canada and Hong Kong, the semi-final to make it into the final, was literally decided near the end of the game. So Canada defending on their line, Hong Kong attacking. Hong Kong basically had multiple phases, and then a tackle was made that got the foot out over the line before the ball was grounded, and that saved Canada from losing. Canada from there in extra time went on to win the match and then qualify for the final, which also qualified them for the Sevens 2 series. So congratulations Canada for that. Canada, they took on Belgium in the final, so they're the other finalists in that competition. And to be honest, Belgium for me, after drawing in the 15s match against Samoa in the World Cup qualifying, Belgium didn't qualify because I can't remember the technicality of it, but Samoa did. And you know, so I was kind of hoping Belgium here, but Canada came out victorious in the Sevens 3 series, and they qualify along with Belgium into the Sevens 2, but Canada, they took out the final, and convincingly as well over Belgium. So congratulations to Canada on that one. It was a big weekend of rugby out there, so if you're out there, let us know, throw it in the comments sections, let us know your take on the matches, the weekend, and fill us in. There's quite a bit. I'm going to jump a little bit away from here a little bit as far as sports and stuff like that, because there is so much going on. There is a lot, and because I was at the Sevens, with the rugby, that I just didn't have a chance to go and see all these other things or even hear about it. So I did try and put the word out, and there was different things that went on. So I know on Friday, so the Michelin 24-hour Dubai endurance race took place at Dubai Autodrome. I believe Team WRT car 696 BMW M4 Evo, they took first place overall, completing 604 laps, and their race time was probably 24 hours and 1 minute and 12 seconds because they just over a minute. But yeah, so 604 laps, so that's around Dubai Autodrome. Dubai Autodrome is I believe it's a 5k loop. Is that correct? It might actually be a 10. So there was a lot of kilometers racked up over that time period. 604 laps. In fact, I'm sure it's a 10. I'm sure it's a 10 kilometer track. This is provisional. I'm not sure that's the official side of things. What else happened? That was one of the major races that took place. So there was the OCR Tigers race happened down in Khor Fakkan that took place on Saturday morning, and from the Instagrams, from the gram, it looks like there was a lot going on, so that was pretty cool. And I am working on getting people to make sure they tag us in these certain things, but not at the moment, right? So let's go have a look-see. Let's have a little look-see. Not sure if this was the event footage, but you can check them out. OCR Tigers on Instagram. That's their handle. Check them out, and you can see the race. And if I could show you maybe a bit here, actually. So I'm loving this little setup. You can kind of see here what took place. Racing around there. It started at the Khor Fakkan Amphitheatre and they moved out from there. They had an 8-kilometre track and they had a 4-kilometre track. A couple of friends went down, so they really enjoyed just being out and about. It wasn't as a serious race, not like some of the other ones, but still there is a competitive edge to people, and so they got out there and had a really good time. You can see some of the obstacles there. Big long slide. That's a mean splash. The wall where they use their hands and like make the bridge across there. So that was pretty cool on that side. So yeah, check it out. OCR Tigers, Khor Fakkan, head on down there. What else happened? TriStar took place over the weekend. There was a 21. Now there are so many 21-kilometre marathons happening at the moment. It's unbelievable. Like, I was quite surprised. In fact, I know that my friend Lavinia, she went down to Expo City, did the 21-kilometre. Did one of the alternate races, but they had a 21, a 10, I believe a 5-kilometre race as well. So it's just about participation, getting people involved. Let me have a look at this one. Here we go. So we got this one here as well. Oh, it's Alex. Alex got out there. Looks like he his time in 1 hour 17, personal best. Run pace of 3 hours 41. And I believe that's coming back after doing the Doha Marathon as well. So Alex, well done, mate. Let's give you a little bit of a look-see through here. Like I said, it's on socials. This is a good thing. Oh, Alex came second. Wow. Huge time. Quick, you can see all the people there. So that's happening out at the Sevens, happening out at the Expo City. And there's a lot of events happening out at Expo City, and one of the good things about it is that you've been able to see the space being used after Expo 2020. Like regularly now, during the cooler months, we're seeing 21k races take place out there, big long ones, 21s, 10s, 5s, and so to see the space being utilized, and I know there's only more in the pipeline, is quite exciting. So there you go, TriStar was another event that took place over the weekend to get involved with. There was the Asalam Cycling Championships for the Emirati amateurs. That took place out over the weekend, which is very cool. They do regular events for the Asalam, huge like prestige cycling event. It usually starts from inside the police academy and then heads on out to Al Qudra, usually doing over 100 and something kilometers each time. Not sure on the results on that one, so if anyone knows about that, let us know. What's some other? There's variation. There's so many different various sports. So we did OCR, a 21, Elaine, rugby, netball. Oh, Storm Games. Storm Games took place over the weekend. That's the other one I was thinking of. So there's a big one. There's no your opinions on these, eh? Like, were you there during the Storm Games? What happened? It was a competitive field. A lot of international athletes come across to get involved with that one. To give you again a bit of a look into that side. These guys are the ones, some of them competing about one day ago. I love the setup, by the way, it's so good. I'm able to share with you what's going on in real time. Let's see if I can make this a little wider for you as well. Just make it a little bit easier to see. Maybe it does, maybe it does. But this is from the stories, as you can flick through. So this was held at Al Bahar Hotel in Fujairah, and it's right on the coastline, so it's such a beautiful spot to go into as well. There you go. Talks about it there. Guys, a bit of behind the scenes. QHP, Elliot, and I forgot who else was doing it, but they were programming the event as well. They were heading up from the programming side of things. Got the drone out there. Now this was and is on YouTube, so they've broadcasted the whole thing. They had Fujairah TV go down. I'll be involved and help out with the broadcast. Now actually I did the broadcast in the first year, and since then it's kept developing and growing, so it's amazing to see such a prestigious event keep expanding and keep growing over the years. Now there's actually a long list of things on here. This is day 2. Team of judges, big team of judges you can see there. And the awards ceremony, which I imagine, there's a band there as well. So I haven't had a chance to get to see this, but there we go, first team place from, I believe that's cannot see the team name on there. There you go, a bit of a view from the balcony as well, overlooking the competition floor. Like, there's not just, the thing is with this event, like there's some really good athletes locally, but there's international athletes that come into here, and the standard is very, very high. I believe Claudia Gluck from the female, who's a CrossFit Games athlete, she was competing. There we go, an RX card, qualified athlete. Just trying to zoom in on that one. Second place in the teams. This is like the open teams. I'm just seeing if the winners of the elite division are on here also. Abdullah, the organizer. It's a local athlete from our lane with the owner of CrossFit Lane actually. Some serious athletes in there. Maurice Feberg got the gold, there you go. It's a champion, Maurice Feberg. He was one of the favourites to take this one out. And what else we got here? US Tour Games. We don't know what the MCs. Trying to see who the female winner is. Ah, yes, that's right. So they actually had a arm wrestling competition. 2 champions were arm wrestling to battle it out. Can't remember if it was battle of something and battle, the champion of one and champion of another, and they took each other on. That's huge. Storm Games. There's a lot of stories in this. Wow. Surely, very shortly, we shall see the female winners. They're gonna believe it. Who's that one? Is it the female? Punjab. There's only a couple of. Oh, it's not on there. Oh, go to UAE Storm Games, check it out, and see if you can find out the female winners for us. That'd be great. Nice work. Okay. Anyway, just a kind of want to jump on every morning 8 a.m. and want to have more discussions. Now, I've brought some people I've started connecting with, and they're going to start joining in, which is awesome, amazing. And to bring in discussions and guests to be able to talk about these things with people that are actually at these spaces. So again, if you were with someone, or you were at one of these events that took place, not just ones here, or any event, and you want to inform people, let people know about it, you know, reach out to us, connect with us, maybe join our content team, our presenters team, our media team, where we're going to share things on FFP Sports. So if you're there, you can inform the videos. We want to get people on board to help out, just cover more that's happening throughout the UAE. So, because there was so much that goes on. In fact, there's so much that goes on, sometimes you forget and you just don't even realize how much is happening here in the UAE. I mean, to give you another example, the Elaine Judo Championships, the TriStar Half Marathon, the Activate Me Family Fest, that took place out at Silicon Oasis, so if you were there, that's not what happened there. Marine Sailing, talked about that one. Oh, the Hudayriyat Corporate Games, that took place on Hudayriyat Island. On the Sunday was the Cyber Ride from Abu Dhabi Sports Hub that left from there, and there's a couple of things I should see on that as well. So they departed and they went out to Al Watba for their run, for the track. As far as the cycling, it was 25 kilometers from there to there. That took place as well. And I did see the Cyber Run. So the Cyber Run was more of a festival and a celebration. It was quite big. Actually, I need to show you this one. The Cyber Run, I did see some good things on that. So you can understand and see. If you have not checked it out lately, or you don't know about it, Cyber Run. Here we go. I've forgotten there. Got a few people with their medals. Here we go. Just see if I can find the account. Not to be at the moment. Ah, this is it. There we go. So it's quite a big one. Lots of people getting involved. It's shown by Sports 24 Hour. So many people took place. It was down on Abu Dhabi Corniche on Saturday morning. This is Saturday morning around 6 o'clock. You can see the streets filled there with, I would say, tens of thousands of people that participated in the event. And there's a village there as well, so you could actually spend the entire day down at the village. It wasn't just about the run itself, it was about being active, so you were able to do other things down at the village. And then the next day on the Sunday was the cycle as well. So look at that, a lot of people getting involved. So if you didn't know about it, now you need to know about it. All right. That was the run portion of it. There's a cycling portion as well. It's not a very good. Actually, this is a pretty cool thing. So during the cycle run, look at this. Check this. This is on a lane road from the city. The sports hub out to Al Watba, and on the way out there, someone's caught them doing an aerial display. Look at that, red, blue, white, green, and red. That's super cool. Just having a little look, see some of the things that took place. I see someone else here is showing showing around. So it started like this is the stadium. Oh, it might go back to let's go back to the beginning. Here's the jets flying over again. This is at the stadium before taking off. The cyclists Dubai. All the family and stuff got involved. That's pretty cool. And then they got a bus ride back. Oh, lucky. This is actually what I'm looking for as far as media and people who are attending and get involved with the events, to actually go, get involved and be able to do videos like this, simple videos like this, and share it with FFP Sports as well. So I'm going to like that one. It's going to be great. I'm going to reach out to the Cyclists Dubai. So if you're someone who's at an event, just tag in fact, invite FFP Sports to collaborate. If you're doing a video like this, invite FFP Sports to collaborate. We want to collaborate with you. Okay, so as you can see, there was quite a few things that took place over the weekend, which was very, very cool. In fact, I should have shown you here on this side while I have it with me and on me. So this is the Belgium men's, the final, the grand final. This is Belgium versus Canada. This is the walkout before the match that took place. I was able to do a quick video. And then this is Argentina and South Africa. This is the women's final that actually took place beforehand. I was fortunate enough to be pitch side. Maybe we missed it. There we go. Teams are coming out onto the field. These are the international teams. You know, this is, and when you talk about the game of rugby, going back to rugby, it's one of those things where the 15s and the 7s game are separated for some reason. And so this is the third tier international. When you got South Africa, top of the world in rugby on 15s, they're pretty close to the top of the world when it comes to men's 7s. So to see the women's 7s down here, I'd like to see them get up and represent on the same stage, just because it's got a rugby nation with skill sets as well. So that for me, Argentina and South Africa should be up in that top tier. It was a shock and a bit of a surprise to me to see them down here at this level, to be honest. So yeah. Anyway, every morning I'm going to bring some guests on. I need to start getting some hosts. I need to get some hosts on board to kind of bit back and forth, sharing opinions with everyone and find out more information about what's going on in the weekend. So this is a bit of just a wrap of the weekend. Hope you've had an active one. Hope you're connected. Share on Instagram, on social media platforms. Just tag in or invite FFP Sports to collaborate. I want to collaborate with you on everything sports, fitness and wellness, to let people know what happened, what took place over the weekend, what's happening right now, so we can all get involved and we can all get more active. So yeah, that's today's show. Hope you had a good one. Hope you're staying active and stay connected. Follow us, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.